And now it's happening. It's all their grades. Not know that he, I think it's
I think you should watch enough lose.
Still aren't invited. Still, I was like. You're not like you better that.
Yeah, like this.
Make sure. Thank you. I was like, I agree with the school and I people are like, I'm sorry, oh, you're always on the latest, whatever it is.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Somebody actually gave me those a couple years ago.
You put it in a glass.
I just drink some of this water. But I've only had it a couple days. So you know that's like in LA for 2 years ago, and I was like, okay, I have drink that. And so I just, and then he saw me and was like, you're drinking stuff. And I was like,
Well, I went back to I go back to that. Not on the wagon. That's right.
and
It's not harder to break.
and so
Like that addition is not.
sent to Amazon like a box.
That's so great. That was really, like, especially McDonald's. Oh my God, like it's worth driving past, right, driving down to get to the one that changes. And that's, yes, I got it. Chick-fil-A changed theirs on that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, the crazy.
That almost. Bye-bye. Yeah, that's right.
Nice.
They text us.
Nice. Yeah.
But see yourself in hard.
HP. Stressful.
So, did you see what happened?
Stressful is finishing your application.
Yeah. Yes.
My brother went there, so find out.
Oh, you see.
It's not
What is it?
Oh,
She's I know. I have to change the colors. Yeah, I think myself.
wait, like,
But they love it. They, how they would. Oh, bit better. That's get my thing. I'm telling you. She said, does only take you to gosh, that'd be a thing. Like, are you coming back? Yeah.
You're welcome to.
Thanks.
We're like, and then he took out, they put, they best. Not. You got, it's big as rat. There's no word in piece of hole. I think. I think good. I think it's good.
Yeah, I'm just happy to.
Yeah. The job back off today and we had to see them since August and then they have a couple of campus.
That's a lot of gas.
Here. Where SDU is, yes, yes. There is a have part properly in every state. There is that. There is. There's a link in every state. Watching a face. Every state has a bar. There it is. I in my state. So true. Yes, yes, it's Jana Martin. She was at my wedding. Yes. Yes. Yeah, sound. She has no one. Yes. Love them. Oh, you did? Okay. And then, I did make. Yeah. I did. I think that's how these pictures are. That is so funny. No, it's here. Yeah. Nice. Oh, yeah. The oldest one. Right. Yes. Yeah. And they're mom. I don't say. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. She, and more than bought them. Yes. We were saying some more. Yeah, that good.
Can get lots of well, fire.
Oh, wait. She's married.
Yeah. Well,
Was that for long? There you go. That was a good way. Crossed. Yes. Please get out.
I brought that up.
So when wife kids were that
He tried to write. Yes.
he's just turned 16. He can drive. I was down there in history for now. Still, and I can drive. Yeah. Thank you. Thank your mom's been. Because you know that's like when we get up in the car by might actually be yeah. So well, as already that's my sister. I just swapped him out. That's exactly right. Yeah, yeah. How much our dealer trip is that? Yeah, yeah. I tried to go for it. My house. Maybe some feet or flat. Sure.
He's on his way.
When I introduced myself, I I'm the wrong. They feel any better once me. Yeah, it's like I used to.
All right. I don't have a whole lot to tell you about the injury part of it. I think we came out fairly clean there. My hat goes off to our fans for the job they did today, man. They were unbelievable, loud, aggressive, and we appreciate all that. Also, the Ravens and John, he's got a team that's a little bit banged up right now. He's battling through that. Put up a great fight today, and I'm glad things worked out obviously the way they did. I was proud of our big guys on both sides of the ball. They played well, and they knew coming into this game here that it's always going to be physical, no matter who's playing on either side. But that it's going to be a physical game, and I thought our guys stepped up and came through in that area. Pat had a big day. Good to get Worthy back in there in the mix. He had a big day. Kels, likewise. Pat hit a bunch of different receivers, which I think was a positive, and the run game got going. With the check. So all in all, a good day offensively, and then defensively, right from the get-go. I that first drive, we just put our foot down. Spags had a nice plan there, and the guys executed. It was great to get Chris back. His hand died, and it was good to get him back here. Most of all, to celebrate her life, and then work his way back. Wanting to be here with his teammates. Leo interception was incredible. Just being a football fan, that was an incredible play. Proud of him and the job that he did. And then holding Derek to the yards that we did, he's a beast, and we were able to take care of him. So, and then special teams, I thought all the way around, special teams was good, but I missed 56 yards. That's 56 yards, so we've gotten spoiled. He's fine, and get right back in the swing there. He did with the last two. So I think I hit everything.
And a lot of things that made the offense go better, but I wonder if you could elaborate a little bit on Worthy and what his presence does to change the dynamic a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I thought Matt used him the right way, and put him in great positions. And then Worthy didn't flinch at all. People were worried about the shoulder and so on. But right from the start, his first play goes. And that's why he's approached his rehab and everything else. And I'm glad he came out, healthy. But I thought the way Nags used him was smart.
Seems like Patrick, especially in zone today, I guess, for lack of a better term. What do you think led to that in this group?
Yeah. I think having all these guys there, that helps. I mean, you start getting guys back in there and mixing it up. Of the offensive line, protecting well for the most part. So he feels good.
We had confident Chris was going to be here in time, and I guess it came down to pretty close.
Yeah, it was close. I mean, hey, listen, he had to do what he had to do there. I mean, that's not something you plan on or anything else. So you take care of that first, and then the game back up secondary. When you start dealing with life and death.
Andy, just from managing the situation perspective, like how you probably didn't know exactly when you get here. I mean,
Yeah, I knew what he was going to get.
but have you had that kind of late arrival under these circumstances before? And is there some guessing game a little bit, and how much?
Yeah, you just hope that there's no mechanical problems to slow the plane down, taking off. But I mean, he has it all worked out. And Brian Schaefer did a great job with organizing the whole thing and making it work.
Coach, you mentioned Leo's play. It seemed like a big momentum play too.
Yeah, it's just all the way around, momentum included. Spectacular play. that way.
Had he shown you the ability to catch the ball before? I know he hadn't gotten an interception before, but it's the difference in just playing the defense again.
Coach, when you have all the guys back, does it really open things up for everybody?
Well, it did today, so the speed was good. Has got trust. He's developed, I mentioned that he's developing more trust in 5, more trust in 80, and so now you add 1 into the mix who he's already got time in the game time. I think that's important. So I think that just kind of brought it together and they fed off each other's success.
Coach, Rashad Smith got more touches today. What do you see from him in the running back room?
Yeah, we've been trying to increase some of his play time. He's got a lot of talent, so we're working him in different spots. We have Royals in too, a couple of rookies. That's done a nice job with these rookies that are playing in the game. We've got a few of them, so. Anyways, yeah, we're just giving them a little bit of time.
You're not going to be a tremendous sack of the Palace, the youngest player gets 200 touchdowns.
Yeah, phenomenal.
That's what it's sad to be.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. That's a growth. Whatever you write good about, he deserves it. You can give him everything. Joker, it's unbelievable. We're lucky to have him.
Coach, you mentioned the O-line. Looks pretty clean, not penalties and stuff like that. You haven't gone back and graded everything, but that's kind of the progress you've been looking for throughout the year, right?
Yeah, listen, you gotta be able to do that to play against this team. You gotta be able to handle the front part of it. Let the guys did some good things. I'll go back and look at it. See what was real and not real. I felt pretty good. We'll see.
By extension, short yardage situation seemed pretty solid there.
Yeah,
Offensive line, and
yeah, they did. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they're getting after it a little bit up front. So it's great competition. These two teams, the competition we love. That's why we're in this.
Ravens game is scoring 30 points so far. So we say that that's the play.
Yeah, we had a great plan. Great plan. You take that first drive out, and that last run, you have a good day. So, just got so mad after that last run, jumping in the shoes. But he's, and his coaches, I don't want to slight the other guys either. They've all done a nice job defensively. Second, the offensive guys, and the special teams.
thank you.
Thank you.
All right, great.
I know. Yeah. Go for Chris.
Chris, how was the day for you with everything that you had to do before you got here?
Was a lot, overcome with emotion. I felt proud to be back on the field and my others enjoy the win. The atmosphere, feeling the energy with it. Chris, can you like share back your answers? No.
So, take us, did you leave for Mississippi yesterday? Came back this morning, is that how it worked?
Yeah, left yesterday, came back, after we go on, yeah.
Were you confident you'd be back in time?
Yeah, we haven't calmed down, strategic plans and figuring improvement. Chris, how hard is it emotionally just to come from that, show up, play, and if you have to look beside yourself a little extra somehow? I mean, it's tough. Anytime you do this, what somebody does or cherish and care about, this emotion and emotion it's tough. Being around good people and good people, it makes you feel good.
How did you feel running out? Could you feel the love in the crowd when you came out?
I always feel love in there. It's always a lot of energy, a lot of excitement.
Chris, how about the job you guys did today against this Ravens team that has scored a bunch of points this year? What was it like out there, especially in the trenches?
It was a step forward for us. Unfortunately, at the end of the game, we gave up a huge run.
I think before that, they was under 2.3 carry, they had come to pass line, so that's a lot we gotta, have a close game, so there's the ones, two, or the guys that, well, we don't get those hot volume runs, we got a close game, so, but I think we took a step forward as a team, offense wise, defense wise, and special teams, so, you know, for me, it's a step towards leadership.
I saw a couple of times, it looked like, when Lamar was trying to maybe make a check, you kind of get up a little closer, listening, talking. What's that like when you're, is that kind of mind games or what's going on there?
Well, they make checks throughout the game, and certain checks that you can hear on the TV copy, and if we're going with the checks, we kind of know what they're running, or we may get to hear the checks later on in the game, and have to go to the same place, so they have an edge.
How supportive was the locker? You know,
That's all I don't know. Those are my brothers. I love being around them. I spend 80% of my time with them. You know, we have a long season. Usually on our days, Good Friday, most days I would say it's kind of like time together. So it's very simple.
Chris, was this on your mind throughout the game?
Not really. You know, they're going to be young. You know, football is my escape. Escape from the reality. What's really going on, and just have fun, be able to make like that.
Maybe that answers this question, but why was it important for you to play today? It's because of that?
You know, yeah, same thing. You know, being able to feel the fun, feel the love, the energy at the Arrowhead Stadium, my brothers, fans. So, you know, I wanted to get a make sentimental part of it. Just have fun. Eugene, it's, I guess, how supportive was your dad? They were very supportive, and they were very understanding to the scheduling of things, scheduling the touring and taking out the stuff in the game. They'll be supportive on the back of that stuff, so super appreciative for the understanding.
How big was Leo's interception? Did you know you could catch him more than that?
I will say, Leo, he's in a special. We asked Leo to do a lot of things. Sometimes we don't see that when I don't give a shit. We would watch the film, he was getting inside because he's well over the same. So Leo's one of those guys who's very durable and special for the success of our defense. Today we asked him to go and cover one of the best like what we believe in. Obviously, we believe in him. So Leo, he's a special case.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for this.
Hello, how you doing?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Fire away.
Pat?
A lot of reasons why the offense is better today, but I wonder what dimension Xavier specifically brought to it.
Yeah, he's just so explosive here. I mean, you just see it when you get the football in his hands, man. It just makes the defense have to adjust. And when they adjust, it's like he gets so much attention on him, other guys can make plays happen. And so just having him out there, not only for his physical ability, but just the morale of the room, I thought it was huge.
Hey, what's it say about his versatility that you hit him on that fourth and short, but also obviously going 37 yards downfield? That speaks a little to the game development.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in the last year. He's not just like this fast receiver that can run down the field. He's gained weight, he's kept his speed, and he's shown that he can be a guy that can do everything. And so I think last year was so pivotal in having be in a bigger role, obviously with injuries and stuff like that. And I think he had injury at the beginning of this year, but this was the role that we expected him to be in, and they showcased it today.
Receivers today, really sort of all next. Felt like you feeling that there's something. I guess what led to that? Feeling like two played.
I think guys they executed well, and the offensive line blocked extremely well. And when that happens, you get the football out and let guys make plays. And we had a good job as far as scheme. I knew we were going to throw the ball on time, and other than a few plays, I think at the beginning of the game, I thought we did a great job executing the whole day.
We've seen some frustration a little bit at times this year, but
Nick Bolton said he sense the joy with the offensive group on the sideline today. I mean, is that a fair way to characterize it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously when you have success, it's just we've been working extremely hard and we want to have success. And We've been just making little mistakes here and there, and that causes frustration. But at the same time, we've been learning from them, and we'll learn from this game. I mean, I think early in the game, just off the one to Juju, they got tipped at the line of scrimmage, and then the other field goal that we had. I mean, there's stuff that you can learn from every game, win or loss. And I think I've been proud of the guys how they've responded and want to be even better every single week.
Patrick, you briefly mentioned the offensive line, but what did you think just overall the day that they had?
Yeah, they did a great job, run and pass. I mean, when they play like that, it makes my job a lot easier. And so they're starting to gel, man. They're starting to gel and build that chemistry that every offensive line has to do. And those young guys are getting more and more experienced, and they played against some great defensive lines. And so they'll continue to get better and better as the year goes on. But they had a great day today, and let's build on it.
How much of your comfort within the pocket is based not only on the day that you're seeing from the offensive line, but maybe seeing the improvement in weeks prior?
Yeah, I mean, I think the weeks prior has been something that's been important to me, is seeing that I can sit in these pockets and make these throws and get to my third progression, fourth progression, and stuff like that. Even the play to Juju, when that gets tipped, I mean, that's third progression, and you see the pockets, it's clean, and having that confidence in them, it's pushing me to be better. And I thought we did that today, and let's continue to do it.
So you can have Chris Jones back in the locker room after his 24 hours.
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously, we were praying for Chris, and we love him. We're just happy to have him here, and so that we can be his brothers and support him. And I think it made guys step up and want to play even harder for him, because for him to want to be back here with us and at times that he's in right now, it speaks to the brotherhood that we have in the locker room.
Patrick, can you just take us through the touchdown pass to Hollywood and how that kind of, I guess you kind of played off of what you set up?
Yeah, no, we wanted to go for it. We wanted to kind of put that final ending of the game, and we were talking in the huddle, and I could see that like 14 Hamilton was a little bit on that side, so I wanted you to kind of give me a little kind of pick. We do that as we probably cover zero type look, and so he was the last read, but I told Hollywood in the huddle, and I was just like, man, it's cover zero, man. You gotta win. You gotta win across the field, and he did that. He beat a good corner and won, and was able to get a touchdown.
There's real perspective on two throws, the deep to Worthy down the right side and the floater to Travis.
Yeah, the deep one in the sideline, it's just Worthy beating this guy. It was man coverage. He won, and then give him the throw down the field, let him go up there and make a play. I think people, like I was talking, they think he's just speed, but he's a guy who can do it all, man. He can go catch those footballs over the top, and he can be physical and use his body as well. And so good to get him going early in the game and kind of have that threat for the rest of the game. I missed him like right after that. I think he was a little tired. But you showcase that in the deep stop route he runs. He has a wide variety of routes he can run. And then the one to Trav was cover zero. We knew it was cover zero. And then it's about your guy just winning a one-on-one. And I'm going to give my guys chances down the field. And Trav's shown for years that he can win those matchups.
The Leo pick and then the fumble, and you guys really punished them with that. You hadn't gotten through the first 2 weeks. How big was that to get those and then also punish Baltimore?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, that's a great offense. Like that's a great football team. That's a great offense with two guys that are top of the league, top guy, the quarterback and running back, and then with tight ends and the way our defense played today. I mean, I know they got the late touchdown, but they played lockdown defense, and they put pressure on the quarterback. They got interceptions, they got turnovers, and that sparked us offensively, giving us those short fields we have to execute and score off those. And it was a good team football game. It wasn't just offense, it wasn't just defense or special teams. Everybody came together, and that's what we need the rest of the year.
So when you're during the week, you feel like this was coming this week, and especially like during the week, you think about those fourth and shorts that you can go for it, and we're really confident in those kind of plays that you guys can do this week?
Yeah, when you're playing one of the better teams in the NFL, and you know you're going to have to be a little bit more aggressive. And I know their record doesn't show up, but everybody knows it's the Baltimore Ravens, and they've had so much success these last few years. And so we had a good game plan going in, and we knew we had to raise our game. And I think we finished the game the right way, but it was a close game throughout until the very end there. And I thought we executed at a high level in crucial situations. That's what changes the tide of the game.
Patrick, I wonder if it's partly because Xavier's back, or to your point earlier about the offensive line. How much did you feel like you had just better answers for the blitz today compared to the first 3 weeks?
Yeah, I think obviously the offensive line, we just have better communication. We have better stuff that we talked about through previous games. And then with Xavier being back, it's just that threat of being able to win over the top. It's scary for defenses when they're going to bring pressure, knowing that you can get it to that guy
Right.
short or deep, and then he can make plays happen. And so we had good answers with a couple here and there, and I think I could have been better on as far as some of my answers. But overall, I thought we had a good game plan and we executed it well.
Guys, one other thing about Xavier, what does it take for that end around to function the way it did? It's not just the speed on that, either. It's the 35-yard run.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking about how fast Josh was running on that one too. Like, it looked it's just execution. You know, we got into a big set, extra alignment on the field. We had running the ball well, so then so we were running the ball well, and as we were running the ball well, they got downhill, and we get the ball to Xavier, and you get the offensive line going in front of them, and I'm glad his arms got banged up, because I think he might have had a chance to take it all the way there, but he played it smart and got out of bounds after the run. Thanks, Patrick.
Thank you.
Oh, dude.
Nah. Still got Xavier.
Hey, Brad, is that it? Okay, thank you.
Bethany.
I guess everybody's in pairs. Oh, if you're carrying any bags, those aren't. It's actually small.
Yeah. Although they just say.
Yes. Bring it. Yeah.
Xavier, how you feel?
Good, great.
All right.
I ain't gonna lie, I was cramping. I think I didn't get him shape. I ain't gonna lie, I was cramping.
Did you wear anything on the shoulder?
Yeah, what break?
It looked like you had two soft tackles, or you were tackled twice earlier. How much confidence did that give you the rest of the game?
Once I got tackled the first time, I was good. Just needed to test it out.
Were you glad it was heavily also on the play?
Yeah, I'm glad it was just happening on the first play, so I could get it going. I didn't have to play scared.
Go back a little bit. Can you describe what it felt like when you got hurt, and how concerned were you about the time to be able to come back and those initial moments of it?
When I got hurt, I mean, I was trying to get back in immediately, but I just couldn't lift my arm. But I mean, when I got hurt, and then when I got back to KC, I was trying to get back in as fast as possible. I mean, coaches, I mean, they know how I am as a player. I mean, they probably helped me back for myself more than anything. I was trying to get back out there at the same time. So I mean, I never had to worry about me coming back.
How hard was it?
I hear guys like come back from ACL talk about, I need to get that first hit. So just kind of interesting. They said.
I mean, I had injuries before, but you would never know because I always been through it.
So nothing significantly this time.
Xavier, how tough was it to watch last week? I mean, you were close to playing. I mean, what's it been like to not be out there?
I mean, it's been super tough watching. I mean, I've never missed a football game in my life. So that was like my first time ever like sitting on the sideline watching the game.
What are you most impressed with your performance today? I mean, you've showed a lot.
I mean, I'm just happy to get back out there with the guys. I mean, just getting back out there and having fun with the guys. I mean, you see the videos and practice of these things and stuff like that. I feel like that's what it felt like.
That 4th and 2, where Patrick sprints out to the right and gets you in the flat. Who's hitting through that play?
I mean, it was just like a little quick play to get the first down. I mean, I'm testing out the shoulder on that play for sure.
What do you make Patrick's internet sound solid?
I mean, that's just bad day in and day out. I feel like we're just going to keep growing. I mean, that's just the chemistry that we build. And the chemistry that he's building on Taekwondo, his chemistry he's building on Hollywood until he's on our second year and first year. So just keep building that chemistry and keep stacking.
Xavier, on the 35-yard run, could you just describe what you saw in front of you? Like, I don't know if the offense without leading the way or how Patrick described it that way. But.
Yeah, I saw Josh out in front. When I passed Josh, didn't see nothing else. Busy got blurry. I was super.
Xavier, did you know that they were gonna? I guess, A, did you expect to play as much as you did today? And did you feel that that was part of the game plan for you?
When I talked to coach, he was like, "How you feel?" I was like, "Coach, I'm going out there. I'm doing everything. I'm not trying to be limited." So it was what it was.
After your long catch where you pulled the gas on the like right after.
Hey, Xavier, Holly,
Run, with the 35-yard run where could you tell they want to challenge it there? Or
Yeah, I mean, it's Roquan Smith. You got shut.
hey, Xavier, Hollywood said that he could tell you were excited to get back out there. What would he have seen from you this week? Just the excitement to get back out there.
I mean, me missing those 2 games, like I said, I never missed a game in my life. So just coming into practice, I knew I was playing. So I just always like the guy that spark the energy, get the guys going, and you got the handshakes going, the dancing and stuff. So I mean, I just want to get ready to get myself instantly ready to play.
Xavier, we talked to Travis in the locker room Friday before the game, and he said he just felt terrible that he hit you and knocked you out of thing. What's he been like for you the last few weeks as a supporter? And what did he say to you after that?
Man, like he's the biggest hype man on the team. So just always just hyping guys up and just telling me, man, like, look, I need you, and I'm always the guy to step up. So I'm just gonna step up for the guy.
Thank you.
Nobody else.
That's it. Okay. Into the road.
Yes, sir.
Top of the three.